In the middle of the vast ocean, where the waves and winds never cease, fishing boats still drift day and night between the sea and sky, working tirelessly with arduous but also hopeful work. This is not just a journey to make a living but a story of resilience, modern technology, and the close connection between people and the sea. Let's follow the journey of fishing offshore, where each net is a feat, and each wave is a challenge to be conquered. In the quiet world of the deep ocean, the damp deck amid the morning mist, the sailors were getting into position. The ropes were tightened, the pulley system was starting to work, signaling that the time to collect the nets was approaching. Under the deep blue water, the fishing net slowly closed like a giant trap, tightening its grip. The schools of fish that had been swimming leisurely now began to gather, hiding in vain. Every movement of the water, every panicked swim of each fish, created a natural symphony where humans and the ocean were silently fighting. The heavy net was finally lifted from the sea, slowly landing on the deck amid the whistling of the winch and the intense concentration of the crew. Inside the giant net were thousands of fish of all sizes, sparkling silver in the damp morning mist. This was the result of hours of tireless work, the sweet fruit of a series of arduous efforts in the vast ocean. The sailors hurried, breathing, the sound of waves lapping against the ship's side, and the strong fishy smell spreading throughout the air, all combined to create a vivid and realistic picture of a day of fishing at sea. On the spacious deck, the giant nets lay neatly, heavy and bulging with tons of fresh fish just pulled up from the deep sea. The fish glistened in the early morning sunlight, the tails sticking out from the net still wriggling, a living testament to the freshness and brilliant success of the trip. The fishermen climbed onto each bundle of nets to inspect and reinforce them. Each movement is practiced as if they had become one with the boat and the sea. The atmosphere was filled with satisfaction, but also with the urgency of the next step: sorting and preserving the fish. fresh fish, still shining with silver, fell one after another, clear evidence of a good catch. The sailors stood by watching the fish fall, ready for the next steps, sorting, chilling, and preserving. Everything happened rhythmically and precisely, the result of extensive experience and the spirit of working tirelessly in the middle of the ocean. At the stern of the ship, two sailors worked together in unison, their hands tightly gripping the thick, heavy green rope, step by step pulling the net from the depths of the sea. They did not speak much, but each movement was synchronized and sure, showing their understanding and experience through many stormy seasons. The thick, heavy net gradually rose from the rolling sea, carrying the weight of a whole catch of fish caught inside. The strong swirling water around created a lively sound as if signaling that the result was very close. The rope was tight, the wet net gradually rose to the surface of the deck in the bright sunlight. And then the awaited moment came. The net full of fish was open. Thousands of fish poured down the sorting chute like a lively waterfall, gushing endlessly. The bustling sound of fish hitting the ship's walls echoed throughout the cabin, mixed with the shouts of command from the sailors rushing to get to work. Today's sea journey ends here. Thank you for joining us, reliving the true moments in the middle of the ocean where humans and nature constantly challenge each other. If you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other authentic footage of marine life. See you again on the next trips.